Welcome back to another exciting episode. Today we are at the New England Air Museum.
So come with us and see what you can see.
Yes. There is a fee going into this wonderful museum, and as you go down this awesome hallway, you will see handicapped available bathrooms. Going into what they call the military hangar will give you an indication of just what you are going to expect for the rest of the day. Get a load of this. They do have different flight simulators that you can go into for an additional cost of each, of course. By the way, there are aircraft scavenger hunts that you can do, and you can pick up those papers at the admissions desk. And these are for kids and kids of all ages. And here's the bird I used to work on in the Air Force as an aircraft armament systems specialist. This is the A-10A Warthog Thunderbolt II, and that's the gun that's inside her. A Gal 8 Gatling gun. And here's a model of the Rotodyne, which never made it to production. A unique aspect of the New England Air Museum is the ability to sit in the cockpit of several historic aircraft during the visit. NEAM is one of the only air museums that allow you to feel like you're flying kind of like a fighter pilot in World War II, or performing a rescue operation in the Coast Guard helicopter, or even breaking the sound barrier in a Cold War era jet. As you walk through the hangars and the displays, you quickly learn that the New England Air Museum strives to have each and every visitor that enters the buildings to leave having a stronger connection to aviation history. Whoa, get a load of this. That's a big one. From the very young and all ages, the volunteers and the staff definitely seem to work to teach as well as learn from their visitors. So don't be surprised if they ask you questions about yourself or your history connected to aviation. And all those volunteers do have varying degrees of knowledge and connection with the aircraft on display. When the Connecticut Aeronautical Historical Association was in the early stages of forming an air museum in the 1960s, the name they decided on was Bradley Air Museum, or BAM for short. But starting in the mid-1980s, it became apparent to the board members and the staff of BAM that the museum's name was causing issues for the organization. Many people did not understand the name Bradley and what it meant, often thinking that the museum was a part of the Bradley Airport. The name also kept the museum from expanding its recognition as an important aviation site in the country. The switch to New England Air Museum, or NEAM for short, came in 1984, allowing the museum to reach a broader audience and grow overall as an institution. The New England Air Museum houses over 80 aircraft and an extensive collection of engines, instruments, and artifacts in 3 large display hangars and an outdoor display area. Now, a lot of the favorites that visitors comment on include the Boeing B-29A Superfortress, Douglas DC-3, and the one-of-a-kind VS-44A flying boat. You heard that right. Flying boat. And there you go, Brother Gary. 1936 Indian 4 motorcycle. What do you think of that? Wasn't expecting to see that at an air museum. The New England Air Museum is actually home to one of the best aircraft restoration programs in the country. The work is performed by a large corps of volunteers and 1 paid staff member who oversees the operations. Restoration volunteers are extremely important to NEAM, as they help to fulfill the mission to present historically accurate and significant aircraft, engines, and artifacts. Of course, without the dedicated work of these restoration teams, what we see here today would be nearly impossible. There's a lot of stuff. And this is just one hangar. Wait till you see the other 2. And outside. In the museum. And the kid area. There's a lot to do here. So come on down and take a look. You'll be very happy you did. And do not forget to go into their great little gift shop called Wings and Things. They have lots of awesome stuff, including lots of really nice used books. And you just pay for the stuff at the exact same place you paid for your admission. Easy peasy. Okay, so what did you think of the museum, and would you recommend it?
I would recommend it. Has lots of rare airplanes.
It was absolutely amazing, and the docents were absolutely wonderful. A lot of one-on-one information.
Well, that about does it for us today. Stay tuned for lots more exciting episodes, and as always, have a great day.